Hello everyone, welcome to the recap of Verdict Hunters versus Badzinger 2. These guys were some sort of Russian League clan, I believe, or the feeder of that, and we actually lost, mostly because of poor overall strategy. They had some very good bases, we didn't use all of our attacks, unfortunately, but we do have some pretty cool attacks to show. I wouldn't normally make a recap of a random war, but they had some pretty good bases. So yeah, this is space going in with Pekka Bobat, just starting at the Queen Walk, and I really like what he did over there with the Pekka, Bowler, and Wizard because they sort of funnel themselves back in, and he sends in the Wall Wrecker, so they would have all sort of met up, but unfortunately, he doesn't get that wall down in time, and it kind of goes off, but it doesn't really matter. He's still got enough troops inside with the healers that switch off of the queen in just a second now. And they're going to start healing the troops, which are going to get better healing. Everything's going to the base. There's really not much for them to do except clear out that core because the bats, and he's got four freezes for this, is going to take care of everything else. So yeah, any second now. Maybe a tiny bit too late on the bats, but I think it's fine. Yeah, he's just sort of waiting for his troops to get a bit further. So yeah, here they come. And so he's going to drop his first freeze in a second. Unfortunately, he misses and he loses quite a few of his bats, but this just goes to show how, resilient this bat strategy is because, even with so many bats dead, the base has been cleared with his main army. And now there's just one Inferno left, but all of its streams are being tanked by the other troops. And I mean, he's got all three of his healers up, Queen ability, so it's not even that close. In fact, this was, you could call this base crushed pretty handily. So yeah, good job to Space. I always end up showing Space's attacks in these recaps. But yeah, that's just because he's a great attacker. Actually did 6 stars this war. So congratulations to Space. Got another attack over here. This one was done by Fatboy. This was actually a fresh hit. So very good planning, good base identification by Fatboy. You can see already by the timer that he did this really fast. He uses these 2 bowls over there to get those bounces on that AD. Yeah, that was a good catch. Sends in Tesloon, that's so important. And then sends in the SS right afterwards. Now, unfortunately, the other Tesla pops up. It could have created some unfortunate pathing, but thankfully it paths in correctly. And the other Loon takes care of that. Drops everything. It gets a lot of value here. It takes out the queen. But more importantly, it creates that really good Loon pathing. Sort of opens up that core. There's just that air sweeper in the middle there. But besides that, they've got a really nice path to path around. A nice path to path around. So yeah, here comes the Lalo. Everything's coming in really nicely. Yeah, just the way that this base is built, it's just perfect for this. He's got his heroes, they're going to take out that air defense, make the pathing a little bit easier and more straightforward for the Loons. Now this air sweeper does give him some trouble, and he kind of just lets it carry on. He's just sort of wastes the haste there, but yeah. So he it just goes to show that he didn't even really need it. I think he swags this haste, which we'll see in a second. But yeah, it's all just cleanup at this point. King still up. Cleanup is going along nicely. He's got tons of Loons left. Yeah, and he doesn't. Oh, he does. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, very good job to Fat Boy. One final attack to show you guys. Yeah, unfortunately the Town Hall 9s didn't get cleared. But this was actually my attack. This was a cleanup attack, so I knew a bit of where the Tesla farm was, where some of the bombs were. And it was quite difficult to see an opening for just your standard shattered Go Hog, which I love, so I decided to go with a Queen Charge Mass Hog, which is also very easy. So yeah, this base has some very nice, I guess you'd call it natural funneling. I actually misdropped that wall breaker there. And it's very easy with the placement of these army camps and the elixir that, you know, the queen's not going to stray and she's going to go into the base. And a bit late on that king maybe, but it's because there's a Tesla farm and he's able to kill them while helping to funnel the queen a bit, even though she would have gotten in anyway. So yeah, here come the CC. King is taking care of that Tesla farm. I think he's going to get at least 2 of those. I should have dropped a wizard or a hog with him, but it's fine. 2 Teslas can't do very much. So the biggest thing about these attacks is the time that it takes, and you know, that rage was really just to help her get through that wall. Unfortunately, there wasn't too much value gotten from the queen charge itself, except maybe killing that queen, you know, because a lot of these defenses can't really be reached. But the hog pathing is good enough after the charge that it just makes it really easy for the hogs. Yeah, the deployment wasn't great, to be honest. Just sort of spammed them in there, but just the way that the base is lined, they just sort of ring around. There's nothing there to stop them anymore. Still have another heal left. So pretty much just clean up. I'll just fast forward through this. Yeah, the last heal wasn't great either. But yeah, plenty of hogs left. Healers have switched at this point. So yeah, unfortunate war that we might have been able to win with some better planning, but you live and learn, you know. And this was, you know, a pro clan. Like, this was at least a league tier clan, which is another reason why I'm making this video. And they had some really good attacks on our bases. They even 3-starred our Town Hall 12. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. See you next time. Bye.